What's up, y'all? This is Reggie, Winston, and this is the Better Barber Podcast. Listening to this podcast, you should get better as a barber. That's what we expect out of you. And I got my player partner over here. Ant, what's up, Ant?
It's your boy, Amazing. I'm coming through.
What else?
I got him aboard.
Hey, come on, man. You gotta keep it going. That's my man. His name is Amazing Ant. Only word that he can't. No, we're gonna go. Give it back. I'm supposed to say the only word that's not in his dictionary is can't. It didn't come out that way though. It was in my mind like that. All right. We tried, man. We're gonna get better, man.
I'm gonna catch y'all guard one day. I'm gonna have
some
words already written out in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is on top of my head.
Freestyle. Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, man, it's good to have you back, man, and on this journey, man. I sure appreciate you being on this journey with your boy. Oh, man, it's been fun, man. A lot of good feedback, a lot of great people in our community just giving us love and sharing our posts, and man, they giving us topics now. Who would have thought people would love us so much they want us to talk about certain things?
Some people just need a platform.
You got that right. Some people want to say but scared to say it, so they'll use your platform to express their opinions. You got it right.
So
I'm asking for a friend.
That's our platform.
That's what's up, man. It's chilly out these doors, man. It's one of my favorite times. See, I like the snow. I like the chill. I like the fireplace. I like I like that thing, man. Like, oh man, I know it's we're dealing with the pandemic, man. Is there anywhere though that you would like to vacation by yourself to?
Yeah. Bora.
Come on now.
That's at the top of my list.
Come on now.
But now we just talking about low key.
I used to love that perfume. You ever smelled that perfume, Bora? Oh man.
Maybe slide out.
Where's Bora at, man?
I want to say it's like is it like it's not Thailand. It's I actually want to go to Thailand too. But
oh yeah, Thailand look fun until the thing on typhoons come.
Right. But I want to go out there on the bungalows, that you see in the water.
The clear water.
Right.
Come on now.
But I'm not exactly sure where Bora is.
We gotta find out, man, so we can send you to Bora.
Them tickets though. Oof. Somewhere local, like slide off maybe to the Keys.
I gotta get back to the mountains.
Or right now, matter of fact, I got a lot of Herbalife friends that's in Poconos right now.
That's in
New York.
Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, New York area.
Right.
Yeah. Nice. I heard that's pretty dope. Oh man.
I didn't get to check it out when I was up there.
I'm ready to go, man. Just go back to the mountains. I love it because I like to be in the mountain house where you can still see some water like a river, but you can see the mountains, you can see the snow, you can see all the stuff.
If you could pick one mountain to go to, what would it be?
I don't know.
See, I like the cold, but unfortunately, I got metal in my body. It don't work out too good. So, I mean, I like it.
10 man.
I like it, but not to the point where it's unbearable, where I can't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? If I can put on a few layers and be okay, it's cool. But I like more tropical.
Okay, that's understood. So I don't like sweating too much.
I don't like. Okay, but at the right time of the year, where it's not hot, it's not muggy, it's comfortable.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be hot either, but I like just being in the sun, just being outside. You know what I'm saying? But not overbearing.
Yeah,
the humidity.
And you know what's crazy? It's summertime in Brazil right now.
Let's go.
I'm married. I can't do it.
I mean,
nope.
Not on that way, but
nope.
You
don't, man. You don't tell the person on a diet, hey, let's go to Krispy Kreme.
They got some diet donuts.
What I say the other day, rinse the donut off with some water.
Yeah, because I was back there looking at the box. She's like, "Why just rinse the sugar off?"
That's disgusting. Hey man, look man, just speaking out of town, man, we got a guest today, man. This guy, man, like, dang man, it's a good story, man. How we met. We actually met at the MLB Barber Battle here in North Carolina, man. Your show in North Carolina, yeah.
Which one? What year?
Oh, man, I don't know. It was maybe 18? 17, 18. It was one of those years. It might have been 18. Yeah, it was 18. It was 18, 2018.
Because I missed 19.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So 18.
It was 18. And we met because we were battling each other in the battle. We did a tag team. It was him and his partner versus me and my partner. And it was dope, man. I think that was the funnest battle I ever done. Mm-hmm. Like, I wish other barbers would take it as y'all try to make it like a wrestling tag team match. Right. But a lot of people are afraid to come out of their shell and just enjoy themselves. You saw me. I was standing in the chairs like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And
most people, I feel like they're afraid of the losing aspect than enjoying the moment. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It don't matter what you win or lose. It's just enjoying yourself and just...
I came out to do my best, but exactly, I want to enjoy myself.
Right.
I done paid money to be different. There. Yeah. So, yeah, it was good, man. And, y'all already know who came out the winner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go there. Ain't like I got my belt on right now. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna ruffle no feathers.
Yeah, but my boy, I think I might have won the battle, but I won a new relationship.
Right.
I won a new friendship.
Right.
Because even after the battle was over and they announced the winner, we became friends immediately.
Right.
And it was no love lost. It was really dope to find another person who saw it like I did. We're going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. But even if I lose, I'm still going to come down here and make a new connection.
Right.
And that was so dope, man.
And that's the whole purpose behind, when we do the shows, is more or less to give us a platform to meet other people that are visionaries and have the same mindset
Absolutely.
that we do. You know
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? Because you get caught up in the bigger shows and you really don't get to conversate with people, you know Correct. What I'm saying, on a one-on-one level because it's so spread out, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole purpose of that one is to bring each other to get each other together on a smaller perspective, but still with the big mindset, the big stage. But networking.
Right. And you ever been to some shows where people look like they're trying to make a statement more than they're trying to network? Exactly. Those guys. But, anyway, man, we ain't going to hold y'all up, man. Let's get to our guest, man. This brother right here, man, gets out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He goes by the Hair Razor. This brother is amazing at color. He's a killer when it comes to designs. And I think this next phase in his barber professional career is going to be his best phase. This brother's about to get into doing more one-on-one education and just really teaching the game of barbering and barber battles and just sharing the knowledge. And I think that's going to be his bigger legacy than the barber battle itself. So let's shout out our guest, Mr. Hair Razor. Bro, you still there, bro? What's up, bro? You there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's up?
That's my boy. What's up, dude? Where you at, man? Are you in Indiana right now, or are you down here in North Carolina still with us, man?
No, I'm in North Carolina right now.
Awesome, man. How you been feeling, man? I know this whole pandemic has been crazy, man. How is your body doing?
Yeah, my body actually is recovered. Everything's recovered. I'm doing well, moving around.
That's my boy.
I feel better now than what I did before, the whole pandemic.
Yeah. How you feeling emotionally, man? Where's your mental, your emotional, your spiritual? Tell me how those things doing for you.
It's actually better. At one point, it was low. Going through the pandemic and going through the just the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
It kind of set me back some.
Yeah. It's been a challenging year for you, man, but you've shown that you're resilient, man. For the people that don't know, man, our brother, the Hair Razor, man, he was one of the first barbers I know that started, that battled COVID-19 and won. And so shout out to him and God, man. Really shout out to God for delivering my brother, man, and making sure he was good.
That's a testimony within itself.
Right. Let's clap for God, man. Let's clap for God. Woo!
There you go.
Yep. So yeah, man. So we're just so thankful, man, that we can still have you here breathing life and sharing life with us, man. Um,
I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah, and you moved down to North Carolina all in 2020, bro. What's good? And you just helped the North Carolina Barber Game. You improved us. You know what I'm saying? You took us up another notch. And I love that, man.
Oh man. I'm trying to figure it out here. I'm trying to improve more.
Yeah.
I've fixed some stuff since I've been here now. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't understand it first, but now I get it.
No, let's talk about that, bro. Indiana's a city, right? Oh, Indianapolis is a city.
Yeah.
But you're in a rural area now, right? In North Carolina.
I am in a rural area.
Boy,
now.
Come on, spit the game. Give us the rundown, man. Give us the lowdown. Talk to us about that,
the
man.
night and day difference.
Man, it's different. It's different. I went from hearing police sirens and cars and you hear the trash man. You just hear people in the streets. The whole city vibe, like cars, honking just all the time. That's what you went to sleep to. To now,
you hear crickets.
It's complete silence. It might be a rooster at 5:30 in the morning. I've heard a tractor. The tractor was the actual was the rush hour traffic.
Right.
Like, oh man, yeah, this is different.
That's what's up.
But it's peaceful. Like it's definitely peaceful.
Yeah.
You don't run into a lot of people, but it's peaceful.
Talk to us about the Barber Game, man. Like going from a city, man. I can imagine the price is different. The haircuts, the style, the flair has to be different in a rural area.
Yeah. So in Indianapolis, I could do haircuts, boxes, ramps, create your own hair show style cuts. You could do that and get away with it, and nobody blinked. Like you just did it. It was a regular thing. Here it's more papers and ball fades.
Yeah.
And nothing flashy really. Like there's nothing flashy going on. It's really I just want a haircut, and even the price difference is it was amazing to see. In the city, you could charge anywhere between $30 and $50 per person, and you get to the rural area, they looking at prices that you thought you'd never see. As far as like just being a barber, like you would think the average cut is $30 all the way around. It's not like that because the people are different. Like the way that they don't value the haircut. The way they value the haircut is different. I wouldn't say they don't value it, but the way they value it is different. And what they think is in their budget for it.
Correct.
So it's just a different type of. It's a different feel. Like it's a different feel.
And man, you stood out in this big city, like as a barber. And what's your plan to stand out in a rural area, man? I thought what I was supposed to do was change into whatever was here. I'm starting to realize that no, I should just keep the Midwest feel, whatever I learned in the Midwest. Keep that same feel and that same style, and just bring it here. It's gonna be different. Yeah.
But don't lose sight of where you were from, and just kind of maneuver around the way they do, but show them a little different. Like just show them a little different, and I'm starting to realize that actually works versus me trying to be more North Carolina-ish.
Yeah.
As far as cutting and stuff like that.
Right.
I just kind of stayed where I was in Indiana as far as talent, or as far as flair, as far as creativity, and just try to win everybody over one by one.
And I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna give you some advice just from growing up. North Carolinians find everybody outside of North Carolina to be exotic. Now, we look down on South Carolina folks. But you say you from D.C., New York, or Atlanta, we just admire those people. And we look for y'all different perspectives. Because we're tired of being here. We want to see something different. So when y'all bring something different, it inspires us. It touches our heart differently. So, yeah, word of advice, bring that Indiana to North Carolina and you will win. Now, you might have the same nickname from everybody. Hey, go Indiana. You know what I'm saying? But people go rock with you just because you're different here. And I think we one of the best states to embrace everybody else when they're different.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to embrace ourselves, but when anybody else come, we embrace them. So, yeah, man, we're definitely happy to have you here, man. Now, you're a North Carolina barber now, man, so you can throw the Indiana mess out the window, B.
Let's just say barbering, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And, man, talk to us, man. You know, this is one thing we got to start doing when we're talking to barbers, man. What's your favorite tools, man?
Oh, man.
Well, what are you using right now?
I'm gonna be real honest. My favorite tool is the shears. That's just my favorite tool.
Okay.
You don't get that too often, right?
It's so diverse, man. You can do a lot of things with just the shears. It's my favorite thing to do. If we was going out into a battle, that's the first thing I want to pick up. I don't even want to pick the clippers up first. I want to pick the shears up first.
Is there a particular brand you like? What's a model of shears you like?
The kind I have been using are the curved 8-inch to 10-inch.
Mm-hmm.
I like those, the reversibles too. Like they got to be the reversibles, where you can flip them over and you can cut straight, or you can have them the regular way and cut curved.
Right.
I've used and so now I guess I got to put some brands out there. I've used Shante Randolph's shears. Hers is a really good shear. Yusuf has a really good shear. For those that don't know, Yusuf the barber out of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We were just talking to him earlier.
Shout out to Yusuf.
Yep. He has a really good shear. I get a lot of stuff from Yusuf actually. He's innovative. he does a lot. Those are really the only two that I really use as far as shears were concerned.
I actually like shears too. I didn't really get into using my shears until I had moved to Jersey like 3 years ago, and I was using them like every head, and then which was a good thing because now coming back here, I was able to use what I learned in the city and bring them here.
Mm-hmm. Your clientele is definitely more diverse now,
right?
And yeah, that's been dope. Me, forget them shears. I don't want them. Right. I don't want to touch them.
See, that's how it was.
Until it's the end of the haircut and I'm just polishing, getting the flyaways. That's it.
That's how it was, though. But before I left, that's how I was until I was thrown in a position where I ain't have a choice.
Yeah. Have you ever tried the 3-hand technique with the clippers?
What?
So
basically, with Ivan Zoot?
Yes.
No, I haven't tried.
Yes, that's what I use.
That's what I love to do.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
I love. That's what.
Love
I don't know exactly what y'all talking about.
So get the what is that comb called? Like the flat. What kind of comb is that?
Oh, the flat one, the white one that we got.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Flat top comb. Hold it straight up, but your clipper should be facing down.
Mm-hmm.
Comb up, clipper down. You comb, grab, clipper.
Oh yeah.
That's my technique. Oh, so much faster.
It is.
And I don't cut my knuckles.
Right.
No bloody knuckles.
I actually learned first from James Mack that.
Then
I learned it from Ivan.
Technique. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Ivan showed me that technique. Man, it was at a barber battle in Indiana. He was in Indiana at a barber battle. He did the class. I went up to him personally, asked him to show me that technique again after the class. I think he sat with me for about 20, 25 minutes.
Nice.
And showed me that technique. And once I used it, man, I was like, oh yeah, this is way faster.
It takes the hair off.
It still achieves the haircut you're looking for, the textured look and all that. And I was like, I can do this. I still prefer the shears as just my tool of choice.
As your guy.
But that technique that technique shaved off probably about 10 minutes off the haircut.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah.
What do you think
I
about? What do you think about when Ivan cut for 24 hours? You think you could do that?
I think 2 years ago I could do that.
For a straight 24 hours.
I want to do it, man.
You would have to beat. How could you beat 24 hours though?
I ain't trying to beat it.
Was 19 hours, I think. I did 19 hours. And I still felt like I could go some more.
Mm-hmm.
We just ran out of people.
But how do you calculate that though? Because you got to eat and you got to use the bathroom. So did that still include in your 24 hours?
Okay, so yeah. I think that. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. 2 years ago, there was no eating, no going to the bathroom. You just cut hair. I've learned to get away from that. That wasn't healthy.
Right, you got that right. And let's
that wasn't healthy.
And let's talk about Ivan. Just his cutting ability. I think Ivan Zoot, if he took his time, he can make some amazing haircuts. Ivan Zoot is all about speed, and his thing is the haircut needs to be good enough for them to come back again and get another haircut. Not for free, but to pay for another haircut again. That's how good the haircut should be. It shouldn't be more than that, because then you'll spend too much time. So shout out to Ivan Zoot, and his brain is amazing. If you never got to take a class from Ivan Zoot, please take a class from Ivan Zoot. You can learn so much in 30 minutes. He talks fast, but he know his stuff. So
I was taught by somebody else, and they had a really good saying too. Like there's a difference. You got show cuts and dough cuts.
Who? Say it again.
That's what thought, and it was pretty much the same as Ivan Zoot, which was you got the cuts where you want to show off and hair show quality, and you're gonna spend time on those, but those don't really make you that much money.
Right.
He said you got dough cuts where you want to make money, so you make the haircut good enough for them to come back. That was his philosophy.
Right.
They get it from it. Like you're not slacking. You're still giving them high quality.
Because they're not paying you for the haircut anyway. They're only paying you for your time.
They're paying you for the time. Yep. So he's like, get the haircut done and get them out of here. Like that's what it was. He's like, build your relationships and move on. He's like, really, that's how you're going to win. You don't want to take 2 hours on a haircut, on every haircut.
Right.
There might be a time where you want to take 2 hours on a haircut for specific reasons.
Yeah. We had a barber that was in one of my old shops, and his philosophy was it wasn't a haircut unless you did 2 hours on every head. But we're dancing all around him. We doing like 5 or 6 to his 2.
And I was gonna ask, how much was he charging?
Exactly. And he could never pay booth rent.
That's crazy.
And couldn't figure it
out. Yeah. You can't help everybody, boy. And just speaking of booth rent, man, hey Razor, man, you shared something with me when you came down here. You was looking for a shop, man. You created, from my understanding, you created a contract. Can you give us a little bit more details about the contract? And also, are you selling that contract?
Yeah. So the contract is it, and it was. I'm not going to say it was called a contract. I'm going to tell you it was called a working agreement. So the contract is that you're bound to, and if somebody messes up, you kind of can go to court with. This was more of an agreement that was between two parties, so then each person knew where the other person was coming from. So then later on in the game, nobody was speaking French. Like you kind of just knew what it was. So yeah, in the working agreement, it was really about the responsibilities that I expect from the owner and what the owner should expect from me. And if any moment this didn't work out, we could part ways, but we would give each other a notice to part ways. So you kept it really professional, and then it was a business side, because you don't know if you're ever dealing with friends. Like if I was coming to work for you, we're friends first, but I still understand you got a business to run. So this is your side, this is my side. So then we got a clear understanding of what's going on, and we don't have to lose a friendship even if the business relationship is separate,
right?
For whatever reason.
So that way nobody can deviate from what the plan was.
What the plan is, yeah. Everybody understands the plan.
Give me some detail, like give me at least 2 of the things that was on that working agreement that you kind of specify.
One was cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning was an issue. Like I'm gonna be honest. A few years back, man, I wasn't the most clean barber as far as like keeping my area clean.
Mm-hmm.
My clippers and stuff were clean. I sanitized, but as far as like hair on the floor, I wasn't sweeping up after every client.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't wiping the chairs down after each person. Like it was. I was doing the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And I had to change that for myself. Like I had to change it. So cleaning was a big thing, which was make sure the area is always clean. Make
mm-hmm.
sure the basement, make sure that the bottom of the barber chairs are clean.
Yeah. It's amazing, man. Like what you're saying is it's not abnormal though. Like a lot of barbers their stations aren't the cleanest. That's the normal, you know?
Right.
And I've seen it in multiple shops. I've worked in a few shops. Everybody don't sweep up right behind themselves and wipe down the chair like you said, or organize their station. So I feel you on that, man. So it's dope that you acknowledged that and then you took the opportunity to improve on that and hold yourself accountable.
Right. And I wanted to make sure that like the owner understood like this is a real thing. Like this is something that I'm going to do. And if I don't, you come at me with it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things was professionalism. How to act with each person. What was expected professionally from me,
mm-hmm.
and how I would respond to each individual or each situation. I had that in the agreement. Also with like booth rent, when it was going to be paid, I had that in the agreement, and I put in there, if I'm late, charge me this much. And it was usually more than what the owner was even charging.
Bro, that's hard. You know, that's tough. You know, a lot of people they jump in this thing because they want to work when they want to work. Ooh, man.
I encountered that 2 shops that I work in. One was Friday by 12, and then another one was like Saturday by like 12.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay booth.
Yep, I had dates and times of each week.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't pay by them times, hey, I'm late, and
this
is the fee for that.
Yep. When I did booth rent,
and everything's sociable, so when the people look at it, they look at it and say, "Man, I'm not going to do that," because it might have been something harsher on me. Like really, I was like, "Hey, charge me $25 per day that I'm late."
Mm-hmm. I did
like,
that.
Man, I'm not going to charge you $25.
But it definitely, if you putting down a standard though, you know. So I like that, man. I did that before booth rent thing, and I say you have to have the money by Friday at 12. After 12, it's $25 fee.
Right.
And after Saturday at 12, it's another $25. Then if I don't have it by Sunday or Saturday evening by the time we close, go ahead and pack your stuff. Because I know you're not coming back.
You have to, you know, set the standard. Because our mentality of thinking is not the same. And everybody's not going to adhere to being professional, because that's the reason why they chose that profession, is to be able to do whatever they want when they want, and not care about, you know, what needs to be taken care of on the professional side. On the business side, like the shop need to be paid, or certain bills you need electricity, but you want your clippers to turn on, but then you don't want to pay booth rent. So, you know, a lot of us, especially coming in, we still have that dog-eat-dog mentality that, you know, we don't care about what others or being professional until we're seasoned. Then we respect the business side of it. So you have to set that standard sometimes, you know, because some people just need to be, it don't matter what age they are, they need to be babysit.
Right.
You know, so.
Right. And then coming into a new state, and a new environment. Period. I had to have this. So the people, whoever I would have dealt with at that time, when you come from out of town, everybody's leery. They don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if I present this, and I say, hey, this is what I got for you. Now I might run some people off, and I did. Reggie, you know this. Like I ran a few people off from it. They got kind of scared
because they don't want to be held at they don't want to be held at accountable.
Yeah, and I was okay with that, but that helped me weed out people also.
Right, absolutely.
So then I didn't end up at a shop that I was like, I probably shouldn't have came here.
Right.
That's smart. That's real. At the moment, you don't understand it sometimes, but when you look back on it, like, yeah, that was a good thing that did happen. Yeah, that
saves the headache.
Yeah. So, man, I done told you before, and I want to encourage you. Man, I think you should sell that, man.
The blueprint.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Sell that template, man, so people can purchase it. Barbershop owners can purchase it, or cats getting out of school that's looking for a barbershop, they can purchase it from me. It ain't got to be $30 or $20. It can be $2, or $5. I think you should sell it.
It's definitely worthy and something that should be put on the market. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. I can see that being in the barber book. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that.
Because that's an incentive.
Talk about that.
I really feel like that's an incentive and something that needs to be in place, because just like we got laws for speeding, we need laws, in certain businesses, and as barbering, we all had a tendency to be able to come and go, and it should be a standard, you know what I'm saying? I respect the professionalism across the board. That way no one is, takes a loss.
Mm-hmm. That's dope, man. I love it, man. I love it. So, bro, also talk to me, man. I know you're doing your thing when it comes to coloring and designing. We had a conversation where you wanted to teach a little bit, man. So you don't want to be in a classroom per se, but you want to share your knowledge, man. Talk to me about how you plan on doing that.
So after I sat down, I realized the classroom setting is a little different, because you teach to a mass, so you're only going to reach whoever you reach, which is you're never going to reach everybody,
right?
In the amount of time that you're given. So what I was trying to do, or what I am trying to do, is get it to where the people that want this information, they're more focused. So you'll reach everybody in the class, because they're coming to you for the reasons they need.
Yeah.
And going through barber school or cosmetology school or any school for that matter, sometimes you get students that already know everything, quote unquote, already know everything.
And those are hard ones to break.
So you can't really reach them the way you want to, because they won't open their mind up to take in the information. So yeah, what I'm trying to do really is get the people to come to me, because those people want the information.
Right.
So they're gonna sit there. They're gonna soak up everything that they possibly can. They may not get everything, but they definitely gonna get a lot out of it. And
at least the basic concept.
Just like we when we go to the MLB shows or Bronner Brothers or anything like that, and we go to the classes. We all go to the classes.
Right.
Most.
Yeah.
Not all.
Our circle do. Our circle, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fashion show. It's a fashion show for others.
We all.
Yeah, man. Like it's business for me when I go, man. Like I'm there to be there and learn and network. I see so many barbers go, and they get to Atlanta on Saturday. They don't go to the show till Sunday evening.
Or Monday.
Yeah, or Monday, yeah. And they're partying the whole time and drinking and just doing crazy stuff. I'm
throwing money away.
Yes.
And not even looking that you can write everything. You can write everything off.
Yes. You can go to Atlanta any weekend.
Man, and just party. Yeah.
Right. This opportunity, man, to be in front of people.
Every time I go, I'm there from the time they say go till we're open to, hey, you got to get out of here.
Right.
So they turn the lights on.
And my wife would tell you, I don't want to go unless I'm getting paid to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to waste no more money. I have fun, though. I ain't gonna lie. I did have some fun, y'all. I ain't perfect.
Right.
But yeah, so that's how it's supposed to be though, man. You're supposed to be there to learn though, and amplify and just really expand your professional
Your
network,
knowledge.
in your career, man. So man, are you trying to do any more barber battles, bro?
Um, at one point I retired.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was over. For me because I started teaching and started doing more judging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now like after the pandemic and not being able to just go and be around people,
yeah,
I'm at, hey, I'll take anything at this point.
You ain't the only one.
Bro.
We need you to battle in the alley against 4 other people. Oh, I'm there. like I'm there.
Yeah. We gotta definitely do Bronner Brothers, man. We gotta get in the end this competition, bro.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm actually with that. I still got a few concepts. I still got some ideas left in me. And even now, like I even can like I want to start, but I actually want to start branching that out to the upcoming barbers or the upcoming competitors. Like start doing a class for them to say, hey, these are the concepts that I have. Run with these concepts. You just give them a concept and you let them run with it. That's how I was taught. Somebody gave me a concept and then I went and created it. Right. I used my mind to create it. So I still got a lot of that left, and I just want to get that out or use it. Whichever one. I love the battle. I loved it. Like but I loved it because the competition. But it was more of the network. Like I got to meet you. I got to meet Ant. I got to meet Skip the Surgeon. I got to meet Hawk the Barber. Like all of those people, man. I got to meet those people and interact with those people and develop relationships. Because that means more than the trophies.
Right.
The trophies is wood and plastic. The money you blow through. You'll spend the money because you spent the money to go win. Got the money back. But you spent that money first. Yeah, it's like that don't even matter. It's the relationships you build, man, and that was the important part for me. So just going and just networking and being around everybody was good for me. Meeting Paul Jones and Ian out of Boston, Barber Time.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Barber Time Network, man. They always show love, man. And we definitely got to continue to show love back to them, man. He's doing something amazing and trying to really show the influence of barbers and utilize our networks and put us together and put us in front of more people and more corporations to understand the influence of a barber, man. So, yeah, shout out to Ian, man, and Barber Time, man. That's a good brother.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. So I always had this dream, man. I want to do the big Bronner Brothers show, man. I already got my concept down. I've been having it since the first time I ever seen the big barber battle. I already had my concept in mind on exactly what I want to do, and it's between two things. And I hope I get the opportunity one day to do one of those two things. And I'm heavily leaning on one thing, but I really want to do the bigger show.
Let's do it and get it done.
Yeah.
You are you talking about the one with the
we got to put on like a 15-minute show.
Yeah, like we did it with Tristan and all, and with at the Stars and Stripes.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, that was so a few years ago they had the Stars and Stripes. This was about 4 years ago. Stars and Stripes battle. It was Hawk the Barber, Sip the Surgeon, Tristan King, and Zeus the Barber out of California.
Nice.
And they picked teams. I was fortunate enough to be on Tristan's team, and you put a show on. You put a show on, and that's what we did, man. It was amazing.
Tyreek got one of the best ones I've seen, and there was another one outside of Tyreek. I don't know who the barber was, but it was amazing. But Tyreek killed it. You remember Tyreek joint? He was like Prince.
Oh yeah, Tyreek. Yeah.
That was crazy.
I remember when he first came in the game. He killed it. He was like everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do the big battle, man? I say let's do that. I won't in on it though.
For sure. I got to do it one day, man. It might not be this year, next year, but I will get that dream out eventually.
It's on your bucket list.
Yeah. I'm gonna show up too.
Yeah,
got to.
I'm gonna show up. I got a crazy idea.
It's called show up and show out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all one of the ideas, man. Somebody might steal it.
Don't tell it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna. You know, you want to say it, they're gonna steal it, right? So
Don't
make sure it's not the main one.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it now. Because it meant more to me than the actual battle.
Right.
I was going to get married on stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'd have been dope.
Yeah. Not
that'd did it.
That what? And not my wife not really knowing. She just thinks she'll part of something and really do it. But I already got married, so that's over. That dream was over.
So you can do a reenactment. Hey, that would be it now. If that concept can come to fruition, because you could do it on the anniversary.
Mm-hmm,
say like a 5 or 10 year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Even if you don't win, you won.
Right. I'm gonna have some people crying up in that thing. Well, yes, sir.
Yeah, you won.
But I got another one that's even more crazier than that.
Somebody will have to bring a dragon or something to stop that. A real life dragon.
Yeah. So that's what's up, man. We're going to get back to it, man. But I definitely need to win the Andes competition first. I done got third place twice, and I just got to go ahead and get that first place, man. And I got third place as a rookie barber, like just fresh in the game. Like,
you can imagine what?
Right now. My haircuts are so much better. I'm faster. Like, I'm more efficient. I can see a little bit better.
I tell you right now, I totally believe in you, man. But these boys that I've seen out here now in the last, before the pandemic, it was a couple of these boys. I said, this would make me retire for good. A couple of these boys out here, they are amazing coming out of school.
Yeah.
Like, just coming out of school or just like 1 year in.
Right.
And it's like, man, how long you been? They be like, this year? Like, this year.
Well, they let you know, man, like, the game is so much better now, man. So much access to knowledge and understanding and just improving the skills. So, yeah. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in these battles, man, and just showing off their skills, man. I look at some people work, I'm like, man, I should find something else to do in life. Like Rob the Original.
Hey. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but we all have so many gifts, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rob's gift might be doing portraits, but we might outshine him in doing something else, man. Just being with the people or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really met Rob, but it's a lot of.
So I got a funny story about Rob, man.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
In 2017, I think 2017, 2018, maybe. Rob came to Indiana for a barber battle.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guest. He was making a guest appearance or whatever. We got in the car, man. Me and Rob got in the car. I said, "Hey, man, you hungry?" And he said, "Yeah." So we drive, and I said, "What you want to eat?" Now I'm thinking, man, this is Rob the Original. He probably wants steak and lobster and something Mexican. He wants something that I just cannot produce right now. And he was like, "Hey, man, I've never been to White Castle." I said, "What?"
Totally caught y'all guard, huh?
Yeah, he said, "I've only seen White Castle on Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. I would like that." I said, "Man, you want White Castle out of everything?" He was like, "Yeah, cool, Rob. Whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want."
Ain't it amazing, man? Because
cool,
we can put them so high up and think they want the most, and they so, they need the best and of whatever. But they down to earth people just like we are, bro.
Earth, man, so down to earth. He just like, yeah, man, I just want White Castle.
Right.
Like, all right.
I was like that too.
I think he ordered chicken rings. He ordered chicken rings in like a box of 20. He was like, "Oh, all this." All right, bro, have fun. Your stomach gonna be messed up.
That's right. Amazing.
That's what turned me off. Boy, I had like 5 of them little joints. Yeah. Man, next thing I know.
Oh man, why they so popular? Compared to that movie?
I mean,
I know I had it before, but I just can't remember.
They tasted good, but the after effect, it's terrible.
Yeah, what they do to you afterwards is what you're gonna pay for. You're really paying for that because they really cheap. What you gonna pay?
That's crazy, man. All right, man. I got one last good, serious conversation, man. Now, when you came down here, man, we had a real good conversation, and you really helped me put some things in perspective and not ignore some things. And you told me I need a COVID plan when it happens, because it's going to happen. And we see these numbers are outrageous right now, and vaccine is, right around the corner. Man, talk to our listeners, man, on how can they prepare their business, their barbershops or whatever, for when COVID strikes, either them or their customer or whatever, when they have that situation, man. What can they do now to prepare for when it strikes?
Yeah. So I remember our conversation, man, and the one key thing that I said that I remember that you said, hey, man, that's what I needed right there, was when I said, it ain't about if somebody get it, it's about when. Because you kept preparing for if. And I was like, nah, you need to prepare for when. So then you don't have to worry about questions. You already have answers. And I think that goes for every business. Like, don't prepare for if something happens. Have a plan for when it happens, and just put yourself there. Hey, if it's me, what am I going to do? What am I going to expect from my business? Do we shut it down? Are you going to have somebody else come in and run it? What type of cleaning tactics do you have? Really putting the plan in place versus hope. Don't go off of hope.
Yeah.
Go off of this happens. Like, this is going to happen. Because then if you prepare for it that way, if it never happens, you didn't have nothing to worry about it anyway.
Yeah.
But when it does, everything goes into place, and then you have the plan versus a deer in headlights when everybody's looking at you like, what are we about to do now? And you like, let me run to the back and go figure this out.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, nah, man, you didn't have to run to the back. You can just, this is what we're doing. This is what we got going. And whatever that plan is, I don't really, like, I'm not saying what the plan should be. Mm-hmm. It's just whatever your plan is. If your plan is, hey, everybody go get tested, we're going to shut this thing down for at least 7 days, or 3 days or whatever, everybody will get tested. If you've been around people, don't come to work for the next 14, whatever it is. If that's your plan, run with that plan. If your plan is, hey, I'm setting this whole building on fire and we're going to start over from scratch so I know everybody ain't got it, nobody has it. Whatever the plan is, and I'm not telling people to go do insurance fraud. That's just me. Saying, hey, whatever the plan is, work it out and then just follow through on your plan.
Right.
Just make sure you have a plan. Don't be one of those people that's like, hey, what we do now? And now you're stuck.
And I think that philosophy can be used on a whole lot of things. And I wish that us as I guess as a whole society or America, like, I wish that was in place before the whole pandemic, instead of being in the pandemic and then trying to find a solution. And then, that's our mentality sometimes too, as individuals. We like to wait until the last minute, which is like procrastination. And then you're in a situation, then you're trying to find a solution when you should already have something instilled in place before it happened. And then okay, guys, don't worry, this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And
this is what we're going to do. And it may not be a foolproof plan. The plan may fail, but at least you got it. Right. Like, at least you got the plan. You're not sitting there and then guaranteed to fail because you didn't even have a plan to begin with. Now you're just trying to wing it.
Right. So I definitely like that.
That's facts, man. Bro, man, how can the people find you on social media, bro?
Oh, man. Really, they can find me on ChristianMingle.com.
Hey, man. It's funny you mentioned it because me and Reggie know something else about that.
Hey, look, two things. We had an older customer, man. He found this new wife on Plenty of Fish. I'm talking about he in his 60s, bro.
He like 65, 66, bro.
Oh, hey.
But we also, man, we're trying to get our app going, man, called Sugar Daddies, you know, or $40. We're trying to figure out the name of it.
Hot 40.
Hot 40? Yeah. You need that 40? Yeah. So we got to figure out Sugar Daddy or Hot 40. We're going to figure it out, man. So all the old players can get up there, man, create their profiles. And, man. We're going to make some people happy,
back
man.
Black Planet.
Right,
Black
right.
Planet.
Oh, man, that was joint. I remember that joint.
Right.
But no, you can find me on The Hair Razor LLC on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The Hair Razor LLC on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the social media I really have. I might have a Twitter. The Hair Razor LLC.
Now, is that D-H? I mean, D-A or T-H-E?
T-H-E-E.
Mm-hmm.
HAIR-RAZOR-LLC.
Gotcha.
And I think there's an underscore in between V and hair and razor.
Mm-hmm. They'll find you though for sure. And
they'll find me.
And what part of North Carolina right now, man, are you cutting out of, man? What area?
I'm actually in the Fuquay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you say it? Or is it
Fuquay.
Fuquay.
Fuqua.
Depends on who you ask.
Verena.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
Fuqua Verena.
It definitely depends on who you ask.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. So if we have a listener that's not a barber, but they're looking for a barber, they can book with you through your Instagram, correct?
Yep, right through my Instagram. They'll just hit the book button. It'll send them to my website, and they can do everything from there. It's real easy. They make sure they read the rules because I got COVID guidelines and everything like that I want people to follow. Make sure everybody's safe. And it's real, like, you have a good time, man. It's jokes. It's
right.
Good music. It's whatever you think a family-oriented atmosphere or experience should be is what it is.
Nice, man. I can't wait till we get to cut again together, man. It's fun cutting beside you, man, and laughing and just going through it, man. And we're gonna make that day happen one day next, or one day in the near future. How about that?
2021.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
Gotta claim it.
I need another haircut, actually, man.
Yo, I'm the only one that can do it from now on.
You're the only one that can do it from now on, man. And I even suggested, hey, Ant there, he can do it too. No, was the
whoever sent you home like that, that's who you need to go back to.
That's who you go to. And I was like, well, what if I do it? I can do it myself. No. Like, all right.
That's what we do, man. We as barbers keep homes together,
Man, they like what they like.
Yep. We keep them looking at each other googly-eyed. That's what's up, my brother, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Thank you for jumping on the podcast, the Better Barber Podcast, man. It's brothers like you. It's barbers like you that share your experience, share your story, share your perspective, that make other barbers better. And that's what we do on this channel, man. We're blessed to have you, bro, man. Let's give them some theme music to walk it back out on, man. And I know right now you're taking care of everything, man. I know you're taking care of family this week, man. And we definitely want to let you know we with you, man. Even when we're apart, we're always praying for you. We're always just thinking about you, man. We keep you in our prayers, man. So thank you for being a barber brother. Thank you for being a friend. And just thank you for being dope, bro.
Man, likewise, man. I really couldn't do it without y'all, man. I need to see y'all to be motivated to even keep doing it.
That's what's up, man. See, that's what energy is, man.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
Yeah, man. Eagles only fly with eagles.
Right.
Give me another one.
You stole it. Animal.
I got nothing. That's the game up. Got nothing. It was getting too sentimental. I started to shed a tear.
I couldn't think of nothing else either, boy. Y'all a trip, man. That's why I like working beside y'all and just being around y'all and calling y'all my friends. Play a part in the Ant, man. Give us some closing words, man. Talk to us, man.
Like I always say, it starts with you, man. Always start with you.
Man. Always.
Hellraiser, man. Any goodbyes you got for the good folks out here, man, on the YouTube and the Spotify and all the podcast land? Man,
just stay safe, man. Stay safe. It's gonna get better. That's all I know. It's gonna get better. Absolutely. I don't really got a time frame, but it's definitely gonna get better.
Absolutely. And like I always say, well, like I said before in the previous episode, remember, failure is not fatal. It's feedback. Do not be afraid to try something. Get out there, chase your dreams, and follow. Walk in your purpose, and you'll be fulfilled. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure. This is the Better Barber Podcast, and we about to be up out of this piece, man, because we got to go home. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace out, bro.